Mr. Floyd Mayweather.
First off, I want to say thank you to the media and thank everybody for showing up. Just another event. I mean, this is not a fight to me. A fight to me is 12 rounds and for, a big payday. But this is a chance to go out and entertain, give people what they want to see, some entertainment. It's an exhibition bout. It's not on my record, it's not on his record, but it's, giving me a chance to do something different, travel the world, and compete against fighters from all walks of life and fighters from all around the world. Whereas, as an amateur, I was able to travel to different places and fight against Russia, fight against Germany, but as a professional, I didn't have a chance to, travel the world and fight against, different oppositions and different opponents. So it's all about entertainment, 9 minutes of entertainment, and it's going to be amazing. It's so many familiar faces in the crowd, but the best face out of all faces is, of course, my dad, Floyd Mayweather, because he laid the foundation from day one. He had a game plan, I had a game plan. We worked day in and day out, and we accomplished everything that we want to accomplish, Without that man, I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. So I must, take my hat up to my father. Great guy, great person, and of course, throughout my career, we had, obstacle, a roller coaster ride, ups and downs, but through it all, we love one another, unconditional, and us as a team, we can never lose. And a great person, one of the best trainers that ever trained any fighter. Got a game plan, from day one when I first stepped into the square circle when he was teaching me and showing me different things. I didn't know if it was wrong or right, but deep in my heart, I felt it was right. So obvious, we here for a reason, and so it was right. Just to my Uncle John, my Uncle Gerald, my nephew, Davon, Bob, Cornelius Boza Edwards, Kelly Swanson, and the list goes on and on. You guys work hard for years. I'm talking about, this has been going on for 22 years now as a professional, and the thing that I learned, and that, me and Leonard Ellerby talked about before, short-term sacrifices for long-term rewards. We just seen a heavyweight bout the other day, an amazing fight. Those guys went out there and displayed their skills. It was amazing. And boxing will live on. And as far as me, I'm retired, but it doesn't hurt. Like a lot of times, people are like, why is Floyd still fighting? I'm not fighting. I'm in the entertainment business. I went out there to entertain. And when I go out there and entertain, believe me, I'm still making good money. Whereas when I was fighting in the boxing ring, I was making great money. Whereas even though with me going over here doing this exhibition, I'm making more than every fighter in the sport of boxing with me going over here doing this exhibition. So I can't, like I said, if I have a great team, have great people behind me, and just like Oprah. Oprah still, she go out every day and still do what she do. The people that own Walmart and Walgreens, they still go out and make money and entertain and do what they do. I don't want to say entertain, but they do what they do. I'm not hurting for money. I'm doing it because I like to entertain, and I'm doing it because this is what I want to do. It don't hurt to go out there and make extra money if that's what I want to do. I'm comfortable, I make smart investments. The same life that I was living when I was fighting inside that square circle, I made smart investments so I could still continue to live that same life while I'm retired. Yes, am I retired? Absolutely. And if he's training hard, and working hard to entertain for 3 rounds, I wish him nothing but the best. I don't have to train extremely hard or work extremely hard. This is not for no title. This is not for 300 million. It's not for 100 million. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna have fun and do what I do. But I just want to tell the media. I want to say to the media, I want to say thank you. You guys have covered me for years, and Whether it was a good story or a bad story, I kept you guys intrigued and I kept you guys writing about it. I don't want to miss nobody because so many people, and you know, he's over here right now. He's over here. He said he wanted to work extremely hard. He wanted to be entertained. When we all leave, we can use the gym and work out. That's what we want to do. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and watch Thursday night football. Kick my feet up, watch Thursday night football, and do what I do every day. Just enjoy life. You know, I want to apologize to everyone, you know, for being late. But you know, sometimes how that LA traffic is. I'm in LA traffic, rushing to get to my plane, and once I got to my plane, it was raining in LA, it was raining in Las Vegas. So as soon as I touched down, I had to take care of some business in Las Vegas. But I just want to say thank you. You guys have been amazing. I want you guys to keep covering the sport of boxing. Of course, we got a big fight tomorrow here. I think it's at Sam's Club. Samstown. We are boxing here tomorrow at Samstown. And you know, the ultimate goal is just to get back. I'm in a position now that even though I don't want to be the face of boxing, I'm still the face of boxing. And I want to just give fighters the opportunity to go out there, display their skills, and someday surpass me. You know, the ultimate goal is to surpass Floyd Mayweather. And if I can help a fighter break my record, surpass me, and I'm a part of it, you know, so be it. Kelly Swanson, I want to say thank you. Throughout years since you've been with me from day one. You know, we've been through a roller coaster ride, but you're a great person. And every day when I was going away on my small vacation, you wrote me. I want to say thank you. And just to my team that runs around me every day and my staff, you guys are doing an amazing job. I want you guys to keep up the great work. We got the Mayweather, the TNT Music Group. That's ran by Ansel Jennings, a.k.a. Red Boy. Keep up the great work. We got Lil James, we got Free A, we got Jay Fling, and we got, and of course my daughter, Money Yaya. We got young artists that we work with that we're trying to help accomplish what they want to accomplish. And far as, I want to say thank you to Japan. You know, I mean, Japan is an amazing place. If you've never been to Japan, you know, great people, beautiful country. You know, I had a chance. I don't know how many times I've been to Japan now. What you want to say, brother? 8. Probably been to Japan 8 times. We got Money Team Tokyo. Tokyo is a great place. Had a chance just to tour Asia. You know, I've been to China, I've been all over China, I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Japan, been all around the world, you know, probably 10 to 15 times. And the world is a beautiful place. And if you get a chance to travel the world, you guys should really go check out Tokyo, Japan. It's a great place, great people, and the atmosphere is just amazing. So, you know, December 31st, an exhibition, and I'm pretty sure the guy to my left, but he's to you guys right. I mean, of course, he want to go out there and, display his skills, display his talent, go out there and do what he do best. I mean, he's undefeated.
He's 20 years younger than you. What do you think about that?
I'm not really here to talk about age. We know that for years, you know, when I was competing at one point, when I was 19 years old as a professional, and 20 or 21, and when I fight guys that was older, they say the guys were over the hill. But then when I got older, and I was fighting guys that was younger, then they say maybe they got more experience. So I'm always put in a no-win situation, so I can't worry about that. My job is to go out there, have fun, stay positive, keep a smile on my face. Because I'm truly blessed, you know, to be where I'm at. You know, I got houses all around.
So you're not planning on getting knocked out?
At the end of the day, if he get knocked out, if I get knocked out, they don't go on my record. I'm still 50, you know, at the end of the day, so it really doesn't matter. So, I'm just happy with the little, the turnout that we had here, and I'm pretty sure everybody got. We're gonna do Q&A next. I know you guys want to ask questions, even though she just jumped in while I was talking. We're not worried about that. I just want to say that I'm proud of everybody in here because, to get to what you're trying to get to, everybody got a story to tell, and I got a story to tell. I come from a small city, but I had big dreams, and I believed, kept working hard, kept dedicating myself, and from day one, whatever I learned in the sport of boxing from day one, I always remember. I remembered every combination, and when I'm in the square circle, I know every part of the ring that you can possibly know. And if it's Pacquiao, Canelo, Marquez, De La Hoya, to all the fighters that I'm pretty sure that's already in the Hall of Fame are going to go down in the Hall of Fame, was all a part of my legacy. And it's a remedy on how to beat those guys. There was never a remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. So, for 21 years, everyone tried to crack the code. There's no code on how to beat me because if it was, I would have lost. And I know you guys got, let's do Q&A now. And of course, today is Thursday, so Girl Collection Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be at Girl Collection tonight. You guys come on down, come hang out with me, see some beautiful women. Like I said before, when I post, there's nothing like beautiful half-naked women, half-naked beautiful women, good music, good food, and liquor. So I call that a party. Girl Collection tonight. So let's go to Q&A.
Right here.
First question.
So this is a question for both you and Tenshin. I know you alluded to it. I just want to have it reiterated. You said the primary motivation is to put on entertainment. I want to hear what is the second primary motivation.
Well, it really wasn't that. From the beginning, when they first came to me, honestly, they came to me, they was like, Floyd, would you like to put on an exhibition? And I said, what you mean, exhibition for free? They said no, for 7 figures. I said no problem. They said it's just 9 minutes. So when they said 9 minutes, I said no problem. I thought it was just for not even these many people, just a few wealthy people. But then once I went over there, then they had a big old press conference. I was like, oh, okay. They're calling it a special bout. I'm like, this is not a special bout. We're not calling this a bout. It's a bout. It's 12 rounds, and you know what my number is. And so we talked, we ironed things out, we got to where we got to, I'm getting what I want to get, and it's 3 rounds. It's kind of like an amateur fight, but it's not an amateur fight because even amateur fights go on your record. It's not going on my record.
Right. So you would say your motivation is?
I'm retired, I'm traveling the world enjoying myself. Actually, I don't know how, I think I have some more exhibitions that they already got set up for me, in different places. And I think a lot of guys that's in the sport of boxing, I think a lot of guys right now in sport of boxing, I don't know how much exactly the heavyweights made the other night. What's the number exactly? What was the number?
4-3.
Oh, so many, 7 minutes total. So, like I said before, I'm making more than that, I'm retired. So, at the end of the day, it's obvious I'm doing something right. But I don't knock those guys. They put on a hell of a show the other night. And I'm proud of all the participants from the other night. They've done a great job. So I'm pretty sure you're going to talk to
This fight is straight boxing, no
Hang on
kicking.
one second, hang on.
tell him so he can.
そうですね、自分は、そういう思う余裕もないんで、自分は本気で挑戦させていただきます。はい
Yeah, I probably won't have enough slack to try to entertain the crowd, so I'm just gonna go in there and give it all I've got.
Can we do some of the photographers are on deadline, so we can do
Okay.
a quick picture, and then we'll get back to
We need to
Q&A.
stand up. We need a book.
Lloyd can take my job. That's what to do. Move the chairs. Let's do the fighters first. Fighters first. Hang on one second. Okay, over here, please. And over here, this. Ethan?
Over this way.
Back over there, please.
Got that? Right here.
And then wait, let's do, one group shot, please. Yeah.
So right here, guys. Right here. Keep one.
Right here, over there, please.
You guys, right here. Floyd.
And right here, please. And right here, please. Good. And right over here.
We got it? Everybody, we got it?
Okay, now we'll get back to Q&A. And I know we have some TV interviews.
Okay, what's up,
Yeah, I got two quick questions. This is straight boxing, this fight, no kicking, is that correct?
Oh, this is straight boxing. You know,
Okay.
you gotta realize, anytime I go and do anything, I'm the A side, so everything has to always
Okay.
be towards me, period.
And the second question, you have a bet on tonight's game?
I'm trying to get over there and bet right now. I want to bet on Tennessee.
Floyd, are you worried about how this affects your legacy?
What? How sparring affects my legacy? Sparring don't affect my legacy at all. For every fight I had sparring partners. So sparring doesn't affect my legacy.
Tenshin's a real big star. And have you seen any of his fights?
Well, I actually had a chance to look at him on YouTube. Fast guy, fast hands, and a lot of power. Entertaining fighter.
Floyd, I know you alluded to it, and I know this is probably...
I'm not alluding to nothing. You stop talking about I'm alluding to nothing. The only thing I allude to is that when I'm fighting opponents, I'm alluding to punches. I'm not alluding to nothing. Stop saying that.
No, I'm saying you said that you were looking forward to doing any other exhibition. Do you have any ideas as to who you may fight? Not specifically.
No. I'm retired, so I'm older. I'm in my 40s, so like I said before, I'm gonna continue to do exhibitions, but I'm gonna pick and choose. I want to pick and choose to do an exhibition with. I'm the A side, and that's simple and plain. And so a lot of times, a lot of people have something. You know, a lot of critics got something to say. I mean, like I said before, the guys the other night, I think they fought a hell of a fight. Like they said, one guy made 4 million, one guy made 3 million, making more than that. So it's not bad.
How much are you making?
I'm not going to tell you that. 7 figures. Not bad.
Floyd, what about
Maybe actually too much.
staying in shape? You said we like to know what you do in your leisure time, but you're always in good shape.
I try to stay in good shape. You know, for my age, I try to stay in good shape. I'm pretty sure this guy's in better shape than I'm in. I'm pretty sure he's working out every day. He's working hard for 3 rounds. And me, I'm not worried about that. I mean, if I can't go 3 rounds, it is what it is.
What do you think about Conor and Khabib still bringing you up?
Conor and Khabib and Conor still bring me up.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I'm the face of just combat sports, period. Whether it's boxing or MMA, I'm the face of it all. I mean, I'm not like, I think they sent a letter out and said I couldn't speak to the guy, right? Speak on that situation. So, you know, I'm not worried about those guys. I mean, Conor McGregor, he already know what happened with that. You know, he ran his mouth. I took care of that. Khabib ran his mouth. He wanted to get in there. I take care of him too.
Is that fight with Khabib something you're interested in?
I'm not. I mean, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, I'm still gonna have a great life.
Why not allow them to kickbox?
Sweetheart, please. Am I a kickboxer or am I a boxer? You in the boxing gym or kickboxing gym?
Did I see you get into a UFC cage one time on Instagram?
You see a lot of bullshit on Instagram. Just because I got that. But you see me get in the cage, but did you see me fight anybody in the cage?
No, but I can see you fighting right now.
But you have seen me fight in the ring. Okay, you never seen me kickbox in the ring. You never seen me
And I've heard you talk about fighting in the ring.
talking. Actions speak louder than words at the end of the day. I just said this and I'm gonna say this once again. Everything is always on my terms. I'm the A side always. I'm not going to fight in the MMA ring. If I do fight in the MMA ring, boxing only. Everything is my rules, is my way. I work hard to put myself in a position that I call all the shots. Simple and plain. He may be a kickboxer, but he got to abide by my rules. Simple and plain. And if he raises his feet, then I get some more. Simple and plain. It's so crazy that every time you guys, you know, I do interviews, I talk with you guys, I tell you guys how things are, I give it to you, ABC 1, 2, 3, this is how it is. And y'all steady keep going to ask, no, I'm not a fucking degenerate. I'm not finna go into nobody else's cage and do what they do. If that's the case, I would start that, I would have did that from the beginning. I do it, everybody know I'm a boxer. Floyd Mayweather is a boxer. And if anybody want to compete against me or fight against me, it's in a boxing ring. Simple and plain. So,
I have a question for you. Since you said it's just for entertainment purposes mainly, now, if it's for entertainment, do you still have the bite? Do you still have the will? Do you still have that?
actually, it's just
Or
something.
is it just entertainment?
They call me, if somebody called me and they're like, yo, you want to do a little sparring for a big crowd that's not going on his record or your record, then
No, but I mean, like, feeling-wise, do you still get hyped up to a certain
I know, it's just something to do.
Floyd, do you need to take all 3 rounds, or can you have a little fun? Maybe give them a round, take the last 2. I mean,
I can have about 3 rounds. You can have about 3 rounds for all I care. I don't really worry about that. He can win all 3 rounds. I don't care about that. That's what he want to do.
Look, you've been off for a year and a half almost, but you lose like you haven't taken a day off. Other guys take a month off and they look very rusty.
I think we all blessed, you know, in different ways. And I think that even like with the sport of boxing is amazing, you know. So many good fighters out there. So many big fights, you know, that's about to happen. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. Yeah, we got, you know, that's a huge fight. Javante Davis and Abner Morris, another big fight. Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao, another good fight. And of course, you know, it's just me and Al working hand in hand to give the people the biggest and the best fights in boxing. You know, and Al is an amazing person, and just like Leonard and Al's staff, you know, Al couldn't do it all by himself. I couldn't do it all by myself. We had to work together as a team to make all these legendary fights happen. And I mean, throughout the years, you know, to make, you know, to be involved, me myself, I was involved in, I think, when I got the top four biggest fights in boxing history. I think it's me and Pacquiao, me and Conor, me and Canelo. It don't matter what order it goes in, but just know that the 4 biggest fights in history comes from Floyd Mayweather.
What do you say about Canelo and his coach calling you out?
I mean, he had his chance. I mean, he's supposed to call me out. You know, I think he got a big deal. I mean, he says the biggest deal in boxing history. I know in my deal that I had with Showtime, I think in just 3 fights I made $750 million. So to me, that sounds like the biggest deal.
Floyd, if you're so nonchalant and carefree, why should fans care?
I mean, if they do care, they can care. If they don't care, it's not going to change me for getting my money. I told you guys that a long time ago when I was getting $300 million, $350 million. The fans watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't matter to me. My money is always guaranteed. Remember, I work smarter, not harder.
What do you think about Amir Khan saying this is damaging for boxing?
Who?
Amir Khan.
Say what?
This is damaging for boxing.
I mean, everybody got something to say about Floyd Mayweather. You know what? A lot of people want to speak on Floyd Mayweather. Do what Floyd Mayweather did, accomplish what Floyd Mayweather accomplished, do record-breaking things like Floyd Mayweather, and then you can say what you want to say. At the end of the day, nobody has done what I've done in the sport of boxing. When these guys still going out there, they fighting, they getting 2 or 3 million, and they getting 2 and 3 million And I don't know, what, 4 million, 3 million for a fight for 12 rounds. We talking about sparring. I'm getting this for sparring. I make more than that just for sparring. That's what I'm getting. And so at the end of the day, a lot of times, what we need to do is reevaluate, sit back, and learn from Floyd Mayweather instead of trying to knock Floyd Mayweather. Amir Khan, he faced Canelo, right? When he faced Canelo, we seen him comatose, you know? And I was an old man when I faced Canelo, and we all know that was easy work. I mean, some of the easiest work I ever had.
Close to getting to it.
I was world champion. I was world champion for 20 years. You know, I mean, we don't know. You know, hopefully I'm here to see somebody break my record. I'm not the jealous type. I'm not upset, you know, with these fighters. I'm proud to see these fighters. It feels good to go to the fight and see the fighters go out there, display their skills, display their talent, and you know, put on a show. And like I said before, I'm proud of all fighters. But you know, a lot of times these fighters, you know, like I said before, they get out of line and they can get disrespectful and do what I do. You know, I mean, some, you know, like I said before, you got to know there's a difference between a 7-figure fighter and a 9-figure fighter. Totally different. You know, I mean, some of us is just blessed. And I'm one of the fortunate ones that's blessed to be where I'm at. You can't get mad. You can't get mad that these guys are fighting these tough fights, getting $2 or $3 million, $4 million, and I'm not knocking anybody. That I'm able to put myself in a position that I can travel the world, shake hands and make millions of dollars, and also do small sparring. I mean, a little bit of sparring for 9 minutes and make crazy money. You can't nothing get it. Like I said before, I'm just smart.
There's one misconception. They always put on the news, Floyd's winning for money. If you go to a jewelry store in Beverly Hills and you drop $5 million, like somebody else will drop $5.
I mean, I can't worry about what they say. They try to defeat me anywhere they can try to defeat me. They always got something to say. The thing is this, don't worry about what I got. You got to focus on trying to even get a quarter of what I got. You can get a quarter of what I got, and that's what 250 million.
Hello.
That's important. Yes.
Making history here, being the first world championship boxer to actually.
Well, you know, I don't want to cut you off, but I am making history because I am making the most money for this is the most money that's ever been made for an exhibition. So once again, that's a record. That's record.
Yeah, I'm just saying that in regards to traveling abroad and actually being an entertainer, as actually transcending to be an entertainer, being retired, this is something that is very, you know, important for us to see that it's as an example, it's a great example for, you know, other boxers to be. So you're the first one to do this, correct?
I don't know if I'm the first one to do it, but I can say, and I want to say thank you to Japan, Alex, and TMT Tokyo. I mean, and Brent Johnson. You know, I made $2 million just talking about this. You know, this man gave me $2 million just for flying over to Japan to put this together. He gave me $2 million. So I just want to say, you know, thank you to, like I said, to my team that's on the outside, steady grinding, steady working hard, putting, you know, multi-million-dollar deals together. You know, just to travel to a country and get, every time I go to Japan, I'm getting crazy checks. Anytime I go to any country, I go to the Philippines, I'm getting crazy checks. I go to China, I'm getting crazy checks. I go to Dubai, I'm getting crazy checks. So, like I said before, I mean, say whatever you want to say. You can't knock the hustle, man. I'm just smart.
Thank you guys for coming out.